like to share with you my style of dancing the salsa basic. Now the salsa basic would be good for when you want to go out social dancing, but it's also good to maybe add some fun to your fitness routine. So we're going to start. Now first of all, I'm going to start with the count for salsa basic. So the count will be 1, 2, 3. You skip the 4, and then 5, 6, 7. You skip the 8. So to do that, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So I deliberately lift my feet from the floor so you can see the weight transfer. Okay, if we do it to the side, this is what it looks like. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, you can see that all the movement comes from the leg because you're lifting your leg up. So what we want to do is we want to make it look a little bit sexier. And to do that, I will now engage the hip. So to engage your hip, you can try that first by bending your knee. So if you do this, you can see that your hips dropped. And then up again, simply by bending your knee and doing nothing else. We'll do it to the other side. Drop, up, drop, up, drop, up. So if we're going to incorporate this hip movement into the salsa basic, which is what we just did before, this is what it's going to look like. So you bend your knee, you move your foot back, you transfer the weight back, and then you relax. You transfer the weight forward, and then you relax and feet together. We'll do that again. Knee bent, back, transfer weight, relax. Weight forward, and relax again, and feet together. We'll do the same with the forward step. So, knee bent, step forward, transfer the weight, relax. And then transfer the weight back, and relax, and feet together. One more time. Bend your knee, forward, transfer the weight, and relax. And then weight back, and relax, and feet together. So I'm doing that to show you how you can relax your hip and then create a movement from your hip. But when you're actually doing it, you won't be able to see the relaxing part because it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So you notice that when I move back, this leg doesn't move. You just transfer the weight back and together. And the same when I move forward, this leg doesn't move, back, together. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I'll show you from the side. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we've now engaged our hip, but we can certainly make the movement look bigger by just changing some very small things. So you can see that when you move your leg backward, your hip is moving because you're relaxing and then bringing it up and down. But if you change the position of your feet just a little bit, you can open up a lot more. So instead of moving backward with the straight leg, what you want to do is you want to move backward but on an angle. So you can see here that the hip move up. Sorry, the range of the movement of the hip is a lot more. Now just keep in mind that you still need to keep your body to the front. You don't want to do this and bring your body here because that changes the shape. So what you want to do is just cross your feet, and open your hip. And you can see that you open it a lot wider. The same with the moving forward. Instead of stepping forward, what you want to do is you want to step on an angle, and that will move your hip up. See? It's a lot wider. So if you put it together, it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now I've got 2 tips for this move. So the first one is that keep your steps small. If you keep it small, you will have more control, and it'll be much more efficient when you're doing dancing to really fast song. So for example, this you can move back quite easily. But if you open it really wide, it takes you longer to come back to the position. Okay? Now the second one is that you need to follow through with the movement. So, for example, if you're going to walk forward, you have to follow through with the steps. And when you follow through, your leg is straight, your weight is on that leg, and so when you move back, it's on this leg and together. Same with moving backward, you follow through, so this leg is straight, all the weight's on that because I can lift this leg, and then you transfer the weight back and your feet together. So if we put it together, it should look like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're going to do some music. I want to start with something a little bit slower, and as you get more familiar with the movement, you can change to faster music. Okay, let's see. All right. La, la, la.
She said, don't you worry if I disappear. I told her I'm not really looking for another mistake. I called an old friend thinking that the trouble would wait, but then I jumped right in. A week later returned. I reckon she was only looking for a lover to burn, but I gave her my time for 2 or 3 nights. Then I put it on pause until the moment was right. I went away for months until our paths crossed again.
Okay, well, that's all I have for today for the Salsa Basic. I hope that you find it fun and that it's something useful for whatever you do with your dance routine, or whether it's something that you want to try out. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Bye.